Hi, everyone. Let me go through a quick summary of the team poster presentation in MHA 621. This is the final assignment, sort of the culminating capstone assignment in the course where things come together. It is based on your poster synopsis. So let me walk you through how this works. Each team, the same team that tackled the synopsis, is going to put together a narrated poster using VoiceThread. And I'm going to talk to you about what the poster template will look like. But essentially, this is really an analysis and a summary of your provider office redesign. And so most of you chose you know, provider offices, some urgent care centers. Um, you had a project lead. My advice is to keep the same project lead for this poster presentation. Usually that project lead had a connection for the most part to the venue. Um, but this will look a little different. So I'm going to just show you the template. So let me stop this and bring up something else. The template that I'm going to ask every team to use. What you see in front of you is a one slide PowerPoint presentation, but it's actually designed as a poster. Now, in the academic world, the world that I live in, um, poster presentations are a way to showcase, highlight, usually a study or an event or something, but it's also used in the healthcare world. In fact, I know for a fact that many of you are familiar with this. You'll collaborate as a team. Perhaps it's done as an individual, but usually it's a team. And it's a very visual demonstration of an accomplishment, an analysis. This is the template that I'm going to ask each team to use. Now, I just want to walk you through a few things because it might look very different. This is a template that I've used before. In fact, a couple of you might know what this is about. It's not any type of secret. It's a project that I led a few years back. What you'll see on the left-hand side are, first of all, title. This is where you're going to put your information and your team information. And then you can see the different sections that are here, but they're very much bullet pointed, fairly large font. And only in the bottom left-hand corner is sort of an acknowledgement section, almost where references are. But the main focus of this visual is the middle. In fact, it's huge font here. This is sort of the summary. This is what this is about. And then there is a visual here, something that anyone should be able to follow. It's not a lot of minuscule text or tables. On the right-hand side is a table and a line graph. You can sort of see this is meant to be simplistic, which means the left-hand side are sort of details about the initiative, or let's say about your project redesign. The right-hand side has data. Now you can decide how but data with also visuals. In the middle is a really big summary, perhaps of what your big features are, along with a big visual. This is what the output is going to be. Now, I'm going to it's going to be up to every team to determine what, let's say, the title of the section is. You can rename it what you'd like. You can move things around, you can change colors, but I like the same format, please, to be used. It's simplistic, it stands out. The focus is in the middle where our eyes naturally go to, and then we can go to the left or the right. So, each team member is going to be part of this voice thread, which means You decide as a team who will be taking on which sections. Everybody participates. You can decide how that is done and to describe the different sections. In the end, you are summarizing your project presentation. And so if we go back to the rubric, you'll see that, and hopefully this will make sense. These are the section titles: rationale for office design, opportunities for improvement, redesign strategies, implication of the redesign, and references, if applicable. And you can put those references in the bottom left-hand corner. Here is the rubric for everything, which means the scoring mechanism. It's a one slide PowerPoint presentation or a poster. So the most important part are your comments, and that can be as long as necessary. There's no reason for it to be 10 seconds each. You can go on and talk about it. It doesn't have to be the same length per person. You can decide how that works. Everybody's got to participate. So let me see one final thing that I made some comments on during your synopsis. I was mentioning that the opportunities for improvement and the redesign strategies should coalesce, they should match. What do I mean by that? Well, let's say an opportunity for improvement that your team identified related to improving the speed, the workflow speed, the process of getting patients in and out. Okay, makes sense. But if a redesign strategy, subsequent redesign strategy, really had nothing to do with improving the speed, then that's a mismatch. So whatever the opportunities for improvement are, make sure that the redesign strategy, the subsequent redesign strategy matches, complements, addresses that opportunity for improvement. So the alignment has to be there. To say that there's an opportunity for improvement to improve the aesthetics, the look, the cheerfulness, the light associated with the actual practice or the light coming in, but it's not offered anywhere in a redesign strategy, then that doesn't coalesce. So merge those two things together, please. Okay. So I'm going to stop. Please get with your team. This really is the sort of big finale, and I'm really looking forward to looking or listening to the final poster presentations of your office redesign. Thanks very much. Bye.